Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. As I'm preparing for um, my
Andrew Sensei, here is your reminder. Chloe's watch.
Alexa, cancel. Um, hey, I'm technically a senpai, but I'm working on it. Hey, whatever. It's my Alexa. It's you know. One thing I want to say that if there's a karate style that can be go to the MMA world, it's definitely Kyokushin karate. Um, Shotokan is just as brutal, just as dangerous, but each school is different. Um, I'm telling you what, brother, I'm hulking up like the Hulkster. Um, but if there's a style that can I have never personally trained with a Kyokushin pure fighter. I don't even think there's a Kyokushin school in 30-mile radius from me. If it is, I don't know it. But that is a style of martial art. It is extremely, extremely brutal. They are very hardcore. But they also one of the highest injury rates. There's a lot of people in that martial arts that got hip replacements in their 50s. Um, knee, full knee replacement at 52. Um, I am not here to say if if it's too much, too little. That's not my style. Um, I don't even know if I can condition to do it at this age. But I mean, I'm doing Brazilian Jiu Jitsu literally against MMA fighters. So, granted, some of them taking it easy on me, but that's how I keep my my sharpness up, despite getting older and just my body just cannot match the strength of a young man. But I'm competitive, and I guess that counts for something. Um, it's a brutal style. I if there's a league called Karate Combat. It's designed for it has an MMA element, but it's just karate practitioners, and most of them are Kyokushin. There's a lot of Shotokan because that's the most popular of all karate, but it's the original. And then my other style, Shinin Jinru or Robokai, which is an offshoot of Shotokan, but they all were friends together. In fact, all of them, judo, karate, goju-ryu, all these different karate, they all were just training with each other for many years, and then they formed their own names and went their own paths. But that's the style. Man, that is a brutal, brutal style. Um, is conditioning good? Yeah. I mean, I hit my forearms and I have a wooden block, but as the older I get, and arthritis, I can't handle it like I used to. But I used to condition. But I have a sensei, 145 pounds, maybe 150, and his hands is like literally taking a wooden bat and hitting you. I've never seen anybody with that type of power. But it's just the conditioning and the internal work that he does. But that's why senseis are senseis. Despite what my ALEXA says, I'm striving for it. But I got a long way to go for my own develop. But the higher you go, the more you realize, man, there's so much more you can learn. But when you have that spirit, that's when you are getting to the right path. It's when you think you better than everybody. And I train with a lot of people in other styles and who just think they just the ish, and then they get destroyed by somebody who just like, oh, okay, you think you this way, okay. I have even trained with people who have sent people to like assassins to like, oh, this person they just being a jerk, and I've had teachers like do that, and they flatten them out and choke them within 1 minute. But if that's a style, I would say I would definitely say Kyokushin karate is one of the most brutal styles I've seen in videos. I've never faced one, but I've seen so many videos. I have seen Kyokushin fighters go against Muay Thai fighters in a kicking contest. Literally, I saw this woman kick this dude's leg straight off, and that was a Muay Thai man. Muay Thai are known for their legs and their 8 limbs, and that Kyokushin, they just walked it off like it was nothing. So I think the thing is you condition, but you also gotta know when to say when. And like for instance, I watched the Giants game, and I'm not a Giant fan, but I just don't like the Eagles. Most because they embarrassed us in the Super Bowl, the Chiefs. But I'm looking at this Cam Scatterboo, which I know he was going to be great. The moment that the Giants picked him up, I'm like, oh, that's the next McCaffrey, Christian McCaffrey. But one thing I'm learning with that brutal style is you could be strong and brutal and strength based, but if you don't learn to kind of condition your body for the times, you're gonna wear yourself out within 2 or 3 years if he's not careful. And he don't, he's designed for power, but it's gonna. We'll see. Even the Giants quarterback who keep running head first, man, you're gonna get yourself concussed. And if you don't learn to slide, them 260-pound people gonna hit you full-fledged, and your career will be over. So with time, you gotta change your condition based upon your situation. Like I'm preparing for a fight. I'm trying to get myself in that speed, but I know I don't have that power. Thank God I'm facing people with my age division. I hope last time I faced someone that was not in my age division, I won, but it wasn't what it's supposed to be. But I'm preparing for Claude Van Damme. I hope I get Claude Van Don't. But I know my limitations. So it's a long-term game in this conditioning in martial arts. You got to maintain, stay strong, but that's all I'm telling you. I've been doing this for 12 years, and I have learned to back off quite a bit and let my ego calm down. And some days it revs up, but for the most part, I'm like, listen, I'm grateful I'm not in severe discomfort. I was a couple years ago. I was in severe discomfort. I mean, I literally had to back off jiu-jitsu, quit it, and rehab because I didn't have. I was numb in this arm for years. My fingertips was and that was just because this compression and just trying to go hard. I've learned that slow is steady and being calm is power. So, all right, guys, thank you for watching my video. Have a good one.